Welcome back, Scorpio, to your second half of May, the 16th through the 31st. This is a collective reading. That means it's a general reading for all Scorpios who are watching these videos. And this means it's a lot of people because there are thousands of people watching. And what that means for you is that something that may ring true to you will be something that's you're meant to hear and is for you. If it doesn't ring true in your heart, if it doesn't feel like it belongs, leave it because it's for another Scorpio. This is a broad reading. I ask for as much information as possible to give as many people some guidance that might possibly be watching, and therefore not all of it will apply to you, so just leave it. If you'd like something personal or private for a private reading, please look in the links below. I'll be able to tune directly into your energy and answer any questions that you may have about your own personal situation. So let's begin the reading. This is your here and now energy. And this is your relationship, love life, and family. This is your finance, career, and work life. And your underlying energy is the Ace of Swords. Aces in themselves are gifts from the universe. That's a divine gift. And this one is especially wonderful because it's a victory. It's a victory of clarity and a new beginning without the encumbrances from the past. So this is a cut clear from all things that no longer serve you. Okay, so here you have your wonderful choice of paths here. You're really not going to ever have a wrong way. It's just going to be a different way. The universe is really good about manifesting things in our lives that we need. And when you put your attention to something and you're headed for a goal, it's going to give you every possible situation that it could present you that match with your vibration. So it's really important that you keep your mind set on what you want to happen, because you will get what you concentrate on. The good thing about these two rods is when you pick one of them, you're going to end up in the same place eventually as if you pick the other one. So all you have to do is make the choice. So you're presented with a choice here. This doesn't say which one you choose yet, but we'll get to that. I'll also do some clarifiers. This is just saying, here you are with a fork in the road. You got the King of Swords, which is the Knight of, which is the Archangel Gabriel. He's the King of Swords, and he's the Archangel Gabriel in this set of cards. So he represents that. So he would represent a law enforcement. He would represent any kind of legal field, like a lawyer or a judge. He also represents scientific-minded people who could be engineers, or somebody got like an ecologist. I don't know if somebody's working in the eco-friendly field, that's this person. You've got the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is a love, wonderful. This is your energy, basically. Just so you know, you're the Cups. Scorpio is all about emotion and heartfelt energy. So this King is a very wonderful energy to have. This means that you're very confident right now. You're in the very center. So you may have had to switch gears from being the protector, because Scorpios are also protective of the people they love. So this Archangel Michael energy is the protector. So we get this way when we have to defend our heart. And so I'm hearing that for somebody. The King of Cups, though, is very attractive and very sentimental and is everybody wants to be around this person. This is a very warm and good, generous person. Now, to say that you have some choices here is an understatement when this card comes up, because the Seven of Cups is so many choices that you're almost confused by which thing to take. Now, these are divine gifts that are being offered or shown to you, and you don't know which thing to do first. So this is so many really good things happening all at once that it's almost overwhelming. Now, I'm giving you the general meanings of these cards because when I clarify, I'm going to combine the two so you'll see how that goes. But I'm telling you what the cards mean in themselves. So you got the Ten of Cups here in your family, love life, and relationship, which is the best card you can get for that. This is your energy combined with the fact that it's a 10, which is completion, which means you've reached a pinnacle in your life. And if you have not reached it, you're headed for it. This is complete and total happiness, absolute satisfaction. This is happily ever after. All is right in your family life at this moment. If it is not, it is on the way. Now, you've got the moon here with see the face of the moon? Okay, so some of the standard reading thought on this card is that it is secrets or things that have not been revealed. In my mind, this card also means it has to do with the connection with your soul. This is your soul here, illuminated by this divine light here, these two shafts of light. If you look at them closely, they are the colors of your chakras. So this card can be a symbol of your divine self becoming more illuminated. And that's what I want to say here with this card, because it does not show me that there's a secret. Some of you may have a secret. There may be a secret that's about to be revealed to you, or that you're about to reveal, but it has to do with something that belongs with your soul. This is about your higher self. This may be you answering or finally acknowledging something about yourself that you have been hiding that is part of your higher self. If that's the secret, I agree with that. Okay, so you've got the Knight of Wands. This is a very fiery individual writing in. This is someone who is very action-oriented, very passionate, and this Wands has to do with work. So this person may be assisting you with something. We'll see more when we clarify. Okay, so in your work area, you've got this very oppressive energy, the devil. The devil is also a passionate energy or an energy of addiction. So this person, if it's a person in your life, can be a Capricorn or a Taurus. And this energy is more about you recognizing the things in your life that you are attached to, or that have become something that you can't live without, or that you're doing is self-inflicted. So somehow you're restricting your own growth with this, if this card is present here in this work area. Unless you're a blacksmith, because then it would explain a lot of it, but I don't think there's a lot of blacksmiths out there. The Two of Cups is a divine union. Now, this card, if it were over here in your relationship section, would mean that you're meeting your soulmate, or you're having a soul union. This card in this area is showing me that you are ascending in what you do for work. So this card is a card of emotion and love and caring. So if you're a nurse, or you do something in that kind of field where you help people, maybe mental health issues. So for somebody I'm hearing, this is the divine and this is the light between you and that person, and this may be you helping that person heal. I'm hearing that for someone. Okay, so you've got the Ace of Pentacles right below that, which I told you with the Ace of Swords, all aces are new beginnings. This is a financial gift from the universe. So if you have been having any issues with money, you're about to receive some relief, because this is a new wonderful thing. Now, what this also can mean, as I look at it, is you may be coming out of a job that was something that just overtook you. That some jobs are like that. They are so overwhelming and intrusive into, like, you don't have a second to yourself. Like, your own personal life isn't even your own, because you're constantly thinking about work, getting messages from work, having to constantly, and if you are in the health field, you definitely have this, because you can't not answer your phone. You can't not go in if they call you. You can't say no if you have to stay and help. So you can really work yourself into a hole mentally by doing that. So this literally may be the Florence Nightingale thing going on here. And we're going to see what else goes on with this. So I'm going to ask, thank you, angels, archangels, divine energy, universal divine light, for being present here in this reading for Scorpio for the second half of May, the 16th through the 31st of 2018, to help me give them some insight and allow them to remain on their highest path. Thank you. Okay, and the Empress. You've got the Emperor and the Empress showing. So, here with your choice, it says, this is exactly what I said. No matter what choice you make, you're going to come out this strong and in the right situation. So, both paths are the same result, which ends up with you in your highest confidence. This is the crystal ball, and this is him holding the Ankh in his hand, which is the sign for eternal life. He is the Father of the universe. He is all-knowing. He is the creator of all things. He has the power to do anything from anywhere. He can begin at any point and get to what he needs. This is your energy. So you're at a good high energy place right now. So the Tower on top of the King of Swords. The King of Swords is the vanquisher, the person who, so if the King of Swords is involved in having to write something, he is the person who can go and knock that tower down. So if there's something happening that's being done unfair to you, it will be taken down to the ground, leveled, quick, fast. This is the shock and awe. So if something's happening that you need cleared, and he's the path clearer, it's getting cleared for sure. You've got the King of Cups with the Death card. Now the Death card is absolute change. So once this power happens here, where he comes in and knocks it down, okay, it won't be the same for you, but it's not a bad thing. This means you're going to step into your power here. Okay? This change is a completion, an absolute completion. So it'll be the doors, you'll pass through the whatever the change is. The door will be closed and the key will be tossed, because you won't need to go back that direction anymore. Okay, so in your Seven of Cups, which is the overwhelming choices, you've got the Knight of Swords, which is the person who will strike the truth. So whichever one you feel like you're going to have to sit down and you're going to have to meditate on it, or you're going to have to sleep on it, sit down and write your list, your pros and cons. What are the things that make this the best choice? What are the things that make this the worst choice? Make your choice in your mind. Go to sleep on it and see if you still feel the same way when you wake up. Okay, so you've got the 8 of Cups on top of the 10 of Cups. So some of you may be moving to a new house because this is moving. This is changing location. And you see that moon is right here over at the top of her head. So this may be you changing your complete belief system. You may be shifting over. And this fits so perfectly. You've got the moon, which I said was your higher self, and this was being illuminated here, the colors of your chakra coming in. This is the seeker. The Hermit is the seeker. He's illuminating his own path. He's not illuminating everyone else's. He's doing his own thing. He's helping his own divine guidance, and he's allowing himself to be illuminated. Just like this moon. That's what this light is. It is your light from within. It is you finding your calling. Your soul is the one beckoning you. Pay attention. Let yourself be guided by your soul, by your intuition. The Knight of Wands with the Hanged Man on top. So this is saying the action is coming, but you're being delayed. You probably need to wait for this all to shake loose before you make the move to the job, the action. This is work because it's a rod, and he's in a suspended position of looking at something from a different angle. So check everything out before you make your move. Okay, so the Devil, this is a little bit of suspension, you know, holding yourself back. This is a lot of holding yourself back. And then the Wheel of Fortune comes and turns. This is a karma card. So this is your good fortune turning in your favor. This is you being released from being stuck in this position. So if you're looking for a job, if you've been really looking for a job, if something happened where you were fired or the company went bankrupt, you're getting your turn at this. This is good fortune coming along. Because this is a wonderful higher vibrational match. So the job you find will have like-minded people. And the 9 of Cups is complete and total satisfaction and a wish granted. So you've got a lot of higher self stuff going on here, Scorpio. Pay attention to it because it's guiding you. And you've got the Hierophant on top of your Ace of Pentacles, which is the gift from the universe of financial gift, of financial blessing. The Hierophant can stand for a government entity, a school, it's a large organization. It can be a religious organization. You see, he looks like he's blessing these children or these people. They're bowing and praying to him, and he's giving them, granting them blessings. I was going to say giving them absolution. So forgiveness maybe for somebody. And you started off with the Emperor energy, and you end with the cutting loose of unnecessary stuff with the Empress energy. Now, the Empress is the mother of the universe. She is creation itself. Everything, all ideas are born through her. All ideas are inspired by her. She is the card for artists and writers and anybody who does anything creative and is inspired by this person or this card here. It also may be an aspect of you. So that's showing that you're in your highest confidence in that area, and that all of your intuition and all of your inspirational things are just going to be coming at. That's what these are. That 7 of Cups is all these things are going to be flooding in for you, all this inspiration, and you're going to take action on them. So, Scorpio, it looks like you're going to be a busy bee for the second half of May. if I've hit on something that you want to know more about, or if you have more questions that you want me to address, I'd love to do a reading for you. Please look in the links below. Thank you for all the likes, shares, and subscribes, and I'll see you again in June. Namaste, Scorpio.